2015 Kia Forte. It's actually just the pads. Rotors aren't scarred up or anything, so it's a fairly easy job. Obviously the tire's taken off. You're going to need, for this, you're going to need a 14 millimeter, and of course the lug wrenches are a, we'll take those off. It was a 21. And then these two, I don't know if you can see it, there's a bolt here, there's your caliper, and there's a bolt directly above it, or below it, right here. You just take those two off. Shouldn't be too tight if you get them changed regularly. I'm just going to take these off. I use this magnet tray so I don't lose any of the bolts that I need. Oops. Sometimes that happens. You just stick the bolt back in so you can so you can loosen the other bolt. That way it'll catch. There. Now that these are almost off, this is the caliper itself. This has the piston that pushes in. I take this little bungee cord, so this brake line right here, you won't add extra stretch to it, but if you let it fall or drop, you can kink up that brake line, and you don't want to do that. That could cause further damage down the road. And I just hang it up here, right here. I mean, you don't need it very. That's just a precautionary. There's no kinks, and if it ever happens to fall or something, you can have reassurance that you won't hurt the. Now, the other side wasn't that bad. The driver's side was this thickness. We already did the driver's side, but this side is almost metal to metal. There's a little bit of pad left compared to this side. So a lot of times what you hear is these little things right here, the squealer broke already. So usually tells you that the this right here, it'll start rubbing right in here, and it tells you, hey, it's time to change your pads. So I think we got lucky. We're almost metal to metal on that. If it was the metal to metal, we would have had to change the rotor too. So she got it in time. And it's a little uneven, but that's to be expected because that's where the most of your force comes from the piston side. So that's fine. Now with these brake pads, the ceramics, or in general the quiet ones, and they also came, which is really nice, with some new bracket holders right here, which are really nice. So you want to pop these off. Pop these off, and then what I like to do is clean it off a little bit, and all that dust off. And then what I like to do next is, since the rotors don't need to be, I like to stuff it off a little bit so it has a, you don't want to do it really hard, but You want to give it where it has a little bit of grip in the beginning. Because you got new pads, so it's not used to a smooth surface. And it's not a really thick grit. It's just enough to scratch it up a little bit. Just in the beginning. This scratching will come off with the first couple breakings, but Alright. Should be good to go. Alright. Then I take this brake lubricant. That helps it keep it quiet a little bit, so you don't have that first initial. If you notice, they're kind of loud and squealy. A lot of people, shops that don't take this time to do this, they'll have customers come back because they're complaining that their brakes are still squealing. When all actuality, it's just that little stuff right there. So then I take some and put it on the both sides of the bracket. There. Alright. And obviously this little notch right here goes in this notch, and it sits down in there. There you go. And again to the next bracket. Alright, it's all lubed up. Oops. And you put it in the same notches. Like that. Now, obviously, you do the back, even though it has this. They didn't used to have this, so I'm still old school. I like to put some on these too. And this one has the squealer also. So, it's gotta be this side then. There it goes. Nope. Usually slide right in.